Given an equation with real coefficients of a quartic function, so that means degree 4, and they've given me 3 zeros. But a quartic function means degree 4, which means it has to have 4 zeros. So they're hiding one from me. I have 2 real zeros, x equals -2, x equals 2. I have a complex 0, x equals I. And then I know that complex zeros also always come in conjugate pairs. So if you think of this as 0 plus I, 0 minus I is also a 0. And then if I know zeros, then I know factors. So my equation is going to have the form A times, if I have 4 zeros, I'm going to have 4 factors. And each factor is x minus a 0. So I'm going to have x minus 2, x minus -2, x minus I, and x minus -I. And then I can just simplify this up a little bit. A times x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus I, x plus I. Okay, so there's my factored form without the a, of course, but just like the previous 2 problems, to figure out a, I need one more point, right? I know that f of 3 is -150. That means 3 comma -150 is a point on the graph. So if I replace all my x's with 3's and my y with a -150, I should be able to solve for a. Okay, so this says -150 equals a. That is 1 times 5. And then 3 minus I times 3 plus I would just FOIL that, and then I can do a little aside over here where I do that out. 3 minus I, 3 plus I, that's going to be 9 plus 3I minus 3I minus I squared. The 3 i's go away, and I squared is really -1, so this is 10. Okay, so this is A is equal to 50. A times 50 equals 150. Divide both sides by 50, and A is -3. All right, so my final factored out version, my final factored out formula is going to be this equation, but replace the A with a -3. So let's write that down. Y is -3 times x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus I, x plus I. And then if I wanted to give this in standard form, polynomial form, I would just multiply it all out. So y is -3 times x minus 2 times x plus 2 is x squared minus 4. And x minus I, x plus I is x squared plus 1. And then I can FOIL those two things, and I have -3 times x to the 4th plus x squared minus 4x squared minus 4. And then just combine my like terms, and I have y equals -3x to the 4th. X squared minus 4x squared is -3x squared times -3 is plus 9x squared. And -3 times -4 is plus 12. So there's my polynomial form. This one is the factored out form.